Gridiron Guardians are now live in Madden 24, and it looks like there might be a way to build a full 89 overall champion for free. Now, Soul family, and welcome back to another Madden 24 video. In this one, I'm going to be showcasing what you got to be doing first with this new content in game. Now, the mission for this video is simple. We're going to go through and attempt to build a full 89 overall master set by simply collecting free rewards from this promo. And as you guys can see, to complete one of these sets, you got to get 586 overall players. So let's get started with earning these cards for free. Now, we'll start it off by simply overviewing all the rewards you guys can earn in this promo. Then we'll go through and talk about what you want to do first and the best way to actually claim these in the quickest way possible. Okay, so number one, in the Gridiron Guardian Field Pass, there's an 84 overall upgrade token. We'll talk about that in a second. That's a very easy 84 overall player to get. There's a bunch of like 78 plus overall packs. As you can see, level number 1, a 78 plus, level number 8, a 78 plus. But the notable rewards we are looking for is number 1 at level 12. You get an 86 overall BND Gridiron Guardian Field Pass player. Unfortunately, this card will not go into the master set, but this player right here at level 20, this one will. This is 186 for free. All right, moving on, solo challenges. There are 2 sets of solos in this game. There is the Gridiron Guardian solos and the Citizens in Distress solos. I'm not gonna lie, these solos right here are a little bit complicated. I'll explain how they work in today's video though, but as you guys can see, at tier number 4, bang, there's another 86 overall player. That's already 2 of them, which we can put in the sets. Oh yeah, not to mention another 78 plus pack. There was like an 81 plus overall pack in the last field pass, maybe even a couple of those, and all those packs you rack up, the 78 pluses, the 81 pluses, you can pull 86s in those to allow you to continue to get more cards for your set. Then moving on, there is also a house rules event in this game. This house rules event is going to give you an ungodly amount of 81 pluses. As you guys can see, 81 pluses all over the place. I guarantee you, you will pull some 86s out of these packs right here. Also at level number 4, another 86 overall pack. Unfortunately though, this one is BND. And ultimately, with the guaranteed 86s, the 78 plus packs, the 81 plus packs, all those packs you guys are going to get for free, I think you can go through and extract enough value and pull enough good cards to build a full free champion if you go through and complete all the missions I tell you in today's video. Okay, so let's start it off with the first thing we're going to want to do to start to complete some of these missions, and that is going to be simply opening up your welcome pack. You're going to get a George Karlaftis card right here, and immediately after you open this pack up, put him in your lineup as a backup left end. He will be an 81 overall player for you. Put him in as a backup left end. You need him in your lineup. Okay, now that we've done that, let's take a look at our Gridiron Guardian objectives. As you guys can see, there's getting 80 plus rushing touchdowns with a GG player in your lineup and 200 plus tackles. We have that George Karlaftis in our lineup, meaning as we go through, play our solos, play online, really do anything in game, these missions will complete, and they will complete naturally. So I would honestly say, don't even worry about these. Just let these happen naturally. Next up, there are also sets. I will show you guys the best set to do here in just a second. There's head-to-head, which will kind of just get done naturally as we do our house rules, and there is also the daily tracker. EA Sports absolutely loves putting this daily tracker mission in the game, but let's start it off with the first thing you want to do within these missions. To buy Madden 24 coins for the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use promo code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Now, to me personally, the first thing I would suggest you do is go through and knock out your Gridiron Guardian sets. I would honestly recommend you go through and do this set right here, the 86 overall Gridiron Guardian Fantasy Pack. Now, the numbers on this set are fairly simple. I already actually did this 5 times. That's how I completed that mission, and I actually made coins by doing this as well. But as you can see, you got to get 583 overall players. You're going to try and find these cards at about like 27,000 coins. That's going to mean if you go through and buy at 27k, you are spending 135,000 coins to complete this set. And boys, you can sell the 86 off for about like 150k, so you can actually make profit. But to be honest, we're not like super worried with making profit. The main thing we're really trying to do here is just complete this set over and over again. And as you guys can see, on the first refresh, we already see a card up for 27,000 coins. All I'm going to do is go to the auction block, filter it down by the quality 82 to 83, the program Gridiron Guardians, and we'll probably also go by all offense and all defense. As you can see on that first refresh right there, we already saw a card up for like 24k. Again, remember the magic number is 27k, and we're going to see players at this price basically every single time we refresh. It's pretty simple. Go through, buy these cards, complete the set, sell the player off, make some profit. I just found a card for 24,000 coins. Again, we see another one up for 27k. You are going to see these players very frequently. That's the first thing you want to do. Do that 5 times. You'll actually make profit and you'll complete the mission. And really quickly, before we continue with the video, Thursday Night Football is tonight, and if you want to make some higher or lower player picks, Underdog Fantasy is your place to go. My picks are on the screen for Thursday. I'll probably post a couple more over on Twitter, but if you want to make some picks for yourself, check out Underdog Fantasy. And boys, if you sign up with my promo code SWIFT, you will get your first deposit matched up to $500. They actually changed that, and Daniel Jones' line is set to 0.5 total yards. So there are two really good offers you don't want to miss out on. Check it out, boys, linked in the description, or you can just download Underdog Fantasy and put in the promo code SWIFT as you're signing up. All right, next up, now that you've done that, let's bounce on over to our solo challenges, boys. There are two sets of solos to talk about in this video. The first one is much more simple. It is simply called Gridiron Guardians. Go through, play these 10 challenges. I'm not gonna lie, they're a little bit strenuous and a little bit difficult. Like, some of them seem to take a little bit longer than others, but it's only 10 solos. Realistically, this is not gonna take you all that long. I'll go through and bang these out right after I finish this video, and it shouldn't take me more than another like 15 minutes to go through and play through my final 4 or 5 solos. That should be quick. Then next up, definitely the more complicated aspect of this video. I'll probably make a full video talking about this later today or tomorrow. The Citizens in Distress solos. These solos right here give you an 86 overall player. They are important, but for a lot of people watching this, you're probably thinking, how in the world do I unlock these? It doesn't really tell you anything about unlocking these. It just says you must have 2 legitimate leg players in your lineup. What does that even mean? Now, what that means, boys, is you're gonna have to get 2 Gridiron Guardian cards that have a specific chemistry. So as you can see, let's go to the auction block. Let's filter it down by Gridiron Guardians, and I'll show you what I mean. So when it comes to getting cards that have the proper chemistries, first of all, only 83 plus overall players are gonna have these chemistries. But as you can see, these 83 overall cards have different letters on them. See how on Noah Fant right here, there's an L on the player. See how on CJ Henderson, there's an M on the player. On Tyron Smith, there's an L on the player. So for example, right here, if I wanted to do the legitimate leg solo, what I would do is I would have to buy Tyron Smith and I would have to buy Noah Fant. See how this Tyron Smith card has an L on him? That means he has the legitimate leg chemistry. I would have to buy this Tyron Smith card. I would have to put him in my lineup. I'd have to do the exact same thing with Noah Fant. I'd play my solos and then I could sell the card off. And to be honest, this can be a little bit tedious. It can be a little bit strenuous, but if you go through and are able to snipe your 83 overall players at a somewhat decent price, like let's say we find our Tyron Smiths at about like 27k, which again is very, very doable. I've showed you guys you can buy cards at that price many times in this video. If you go through, buy these cards, complete your solos, and sell the player off, ideally you're not losing out on any coins, and you would simply just be getting progress on these challenges, which eventually give you a free 86, which is actually pretty good. So for example, for me right here in my lineup, the solos that I'm doing right now are actually going to be the ones that have the M on them. Reason being is because I actually got Isaiah Simmons, and this card is going to have the M Force chemistry on him. What I did is I already got Simmons, I bought this CJ Henderson, put him in my lineup right here, and now this allows me to go through and play my challenges. So I could go through if I wanted to and play through the M4 solos because I have 2 players in my lineup that have the M on them. See right here, the solo is unlocked. Now I can play these. And again, to do each of these sequences, you're gonna have to get 2 players with the proper chemistry. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit annoying just because there's so many chemistries. Like, there's 6 different ones we got to do. It's not like there's just like 2 or 3 chemistries. It's 6 of them. That's a little bit of a mission, but you know what? I'll probably end up knocking it out because I'm a tryhard. Now, next up, once you've played through your solos, you're kind of going to get 2 birds with 1 stone. Low-key 3 birds with 1 stone. You'll probably get your daily mission done. You'll get progress on this mission right here in challenges, which I'll end up knocking out right after this video. And you'll also get some stats done. You'll get some tackles. You'll get some rushing touchdowns. And because I told you guys to put George Karlaftis in your lineup, well, these missions will be tracking. Now, really, all that's left once you've done that is go into your house rules and playing through some house rules to get some more progress. Again, there's a free 86 overall pack. There's a bunch of free 81 pluses. I will be trying out house rules. Reason being is because we got to get rushing touchdowns and complete passes. So while you're playing your house rules games, I would say try and throw the football until you get close to the end zone, then run the ball in for your touchdowns. And ultimately, those are the 3 main steps you guys are going to want to follow. Also, I will say, as you get progress on this field pass, your George Karlaftis right here can get upgraded to an 84. I believe at like level number 4 of this field pass, you get a token allowing you to boost this card to an 84. That's simple. And ultimately, if you get enough progress on all these missions, you get your free 86s, you get your free 81 plus packs, you get your free coin value, I believe you can go through and pick up an Isaiah Simmons card for free. Realistically, you're going to get some 86s, which are awesome for the set. You're going to make about 100,000 coins in coin value off just the coin rewards. That can basically buy you another 86, plus the 81 plus packs. Those will generate you 83s, those will generate you 86s, and eventually you can get a full Isaiah Simmons for free.